I was going to raise the flashlight, and just as I got here, I could see this, like, it looked like a black figure standing there. You feel like you got touched?
Yeah, it felt like maybe something in the backpack.
It smells funky.
Yeah, I smelled something weird.
Something smells like it's dead. But they say it lets out a very high-pitched scream.
Yeah, I guess it would be Batsto.
Oh, what the fuck? Someone just touched the back of my head. I just heard
voice.
What was that?
In the stillness of the Pine Barrens, the night holds a secret draped in a veil of shadows. Here the dense trees seem to lean closer, their branches entwined like fingers of those long gone. The air is thick with an uncanny quiet, punctuated only by distant rustles that could be mere animals or something far more sinister. Among these whispered tales lies the legend of a creature that has roamed these woods for centuries, an enigma encapsulated by local lore, the Leeds Devil known as the Jersey Devil. In this remote landscape, where survival demands resilience, the legend of the Jersey Devil is as much a part of the terrain as the trees and the streams. Settlers came to the Pine Barrens in the early 18th century, hopeful, but were met with land that defied their ambitions. The soil was sandy and crops struggled there. In time, the forests earned the name Pine Barrens, a name that contradicted the rich wilderness of towering trees and mysterious shadowed glades. Long before settlers arrived, the Lenape tribe called this place Popasing, meaning Valley of the Dragon. The Lenape knew these woods intimately, traveling their own paths and understanding the natural rhythm of the land. They spoke of a world filled with creatures, water serpents, giant figures, and even mischievous wood dwarves. When Swedish settlers came over to the Pine Barrens, they referred to it as Drake Kill or Dragon River, mirroring the echoes of the Lenape lore. And then came the Leeds family, who would forever change the land's legend. Deborah Leeds, a woman with 12 children, stood as the matriarch of a family isolated by their own beliefs. Her husband, Daniel Leeds, had strange fascinations that set him apart from the Quaker community around them, obscure beliefs and talk of demonology, and even a family crest that bore winged dragons, hinting at something dark and mysterious within their legacy. But it was the 13th child that would curse their name. The story goes that Deborah, pregnant with her 13th baby, was overcome with fear and dread. Some say she cursed the child, others claim she made a pact with something dark. When the night of the birth came, neighbors crowded into her small home, waiting and praying. And then as lightning flashed and thunder roared, her child was born. But this was no ordinary baby. The townspeople watched in horror as the child twisted and transformed, becoming a grotesque creature with cloven hooves, a serpent-like tail, wings, and a face not meant for this world. With an ear-piercing scream, it leapt from its mother's arms, crashing through the window and disappearing into the stormy night, claimed by the shadows of the Pine Barrens. The legend spread quickly, taking root in the fears and imaginations of locals. Over the years, the Leeds Devil sightings grew. In 1820, Commodore Stephen Decatur, a man celebrated for his naval bravery, had an encounter that would make him part of the legend. While he was inspecting cannonballs at the mill near Hanover, Decatur saw something moving in the darkness, a dark shape with gnarled wings and fiery eyes, an apparition that seemed to watch him. Without hesitation, Decatur aimed and fired a cannonball straight at it, but the creature vanished untouched. The story of Decatur's encounter became a legend on its own, passed from person to person, a brush with the unknown that even America's most fearless could not escape. But the Jersey Devil was not done. In 1825, Joseph Bonaparte, former king of Spain and brother to Napoleon, was hunting near his estate in Bordentown when he too claimed to see a creature, a figure darting between the trees, too fast to follow, but leaving a sense of unease that haunted him long after. The devil, it seemed, showed itself when least expected, a lurking reminder that some mysteries defy even the most rational minds. Today, Batsto Village and the Pine Barrens hold on to these stories tightly, each tale a reminder of the darkness that lingers in the woods. Travelers and locals alike speak of strange sounds, unexplained footprints, and on rare occasions, a sight of a dark-winged form against the night sky. For those who venture here, the Jersey Devil is more than a story, it's a presence, a feeling that gnaws at the edge of their awareness, blurring the line between myth and reality. As the night falls over, one question remains. Is it just a legend, or is something truly out there waiting?
Alright, so we're headed to a ghost town in the middle of the Pine Barrens. Now, we've watched a few documentaries and done some research. Apparently, this is one of the Jersey Devil's hangout spots. I'm sure in the voiceovers we'll get a little bit more into the lore of this place, but there's a lot of cryptids in this area, supposedly. You have the wood dwarves, which I believe was from the local native tribe. There's a Sasquatch-type creature that people talk about. There's also apparently lizard people. Not sure how we feel about that one. Apparently there's also a sea serpent. I don't know if that's in the Blue Hole or somewhere else. The Pine Barrens, guys, are huge. They're not quite as big as the Adirondack Park, but they still sit at what, Joey? About 1 million acres?
1 million acres.
1 million acres.
Yeah.
That's a lot of area, so we really could spend a lot of time down here. If you want to see us come back, please let us know, and that's something we could possibly do. But it looks like we're stumbling into the edges of the ghost town right now. I believe it's called Batsto.
We'll put it in the video.
We'll put the
You can read
correct pronunciation later. Jesus.
This is creepy.
You got structures, huh? Why? Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Is it me, or does it seem like the houses are small?
They're pretty small.
They're like tiny.
I think they're boarded up. So I believe this was part of like an iron working town, I think. I'm not sure of the year, but it honestly could have been as early as the late 1700s.
Oh, it looks like there's a sign over here. We can read what it says about the town.
This
maybe.
place is huge.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure you've heard the story of the Jersey Devil at some point, but I'm not going to go too far into the history here because I'm sure you'll hear that at some point in the video. But basically, they say that this creature, whatever it may be, kind of looks like a dragon, but they say it lets out a very high-pitched scream. So we brought an Aztec death whistle with us tonight. Makes a very shrill and loud screaming noise, much like what we've heard the Jersey Devil makes. So maybe we can get a response out of it, maybe not, but we'll see.
Anything's worth a try.
You want me to read this sign? Or?
Yeah, what does it say?
So, it says life in Batsto Village.
Early 1800s, yep. So it was probably built sometime in the late 1700s.
This peaceful village was once a bustling company town that made iron and glass.
Yep.
At its peak in the early 1800s, Batsto was home to several hundred people. Up to 80 single and two-family homes were rented for about $2 per month. Each came with a quarter-acre plot of land for gardening, while the men often worked from dawn to dusk in Batsto's furnace factories, farm, forests, and fields. The women worked around the clock at the home. Running the household while caring for the children was a never-ending job. So, 1800s.
So it's pronounced Batsto?
Yeah, that's what it sounds.
think
Looks
so.
like Batsto.
Yeah, I guess it would be Batsto.
What?
Well, that was weird.
Shadow?
Yeah, but it was before I even casted my light up there.
Oh,
It was like down here, and I saw like what looked like the outline of somebody right where that little part of the house sticks out.
Really?
Yeah. I was going to raise the flashlight, and just as I got here, I could see this like, it looked like a black figure standing there. What's this thing?
Mealtime. Typical home of a family living in Batsto Village in the 1800s. The door to the left leads to 2 rooms upstairs and an attic. Women ran the household with no electricity, using the open hearth in front of you to cook meals and heat the home. It wasn't until the late 1800s that some villagers used cast iron stoves for cooking. They used to fetch gallons of water from the public well, for boiling, cooking, and cleaning. Vegetables and herbs were gathered and prepped. Embers were carefully placed on the brick hearth and atop the lids of cookware to heat meals.
Oh, this bridge is cool. Yeah, you want to set up some equipment here?
We could, or do you guys want to finish walking around?
You want to walk around first?
See maybe what's across the bridge, and then we can always
sure.
turn back.
Is there a dam under here?
Yeah, do you yield running water?
I heard it from back there.
I can, that's for goddamn sure.
Oh, cool. So they use a turbine from the river water to power the sawmill.
I'm sure there was one of those wheels.
I'm hearing movement though. You guys hear
Yeah, I think
water,
it's right over here.
There's water
Yeah,
out
so
there.
this building was here as early as 1761.
Well, I think maybe it was that the town closed in 1923.
It's definitely possible because it says Joseph Wharton built the current sawmill in 1882, but it says that there possibly was a wood mill here since late 1700s. Oh, you can see it.
Oh, it's like right over here.
Not for nothing, this place is very, very interesting, guys. If you even get a chance to come check it out during the day, I would.
Yeah. I wonder what this was.
Not sure. Huh. It might have been for because they probably floated logs down the river here, so that might have been for pulling them up
Right.
out of the water. Just carefully.
It smells funky.
Yeah, I smelled something weird.
Something smells like it's dead.
Yeah.
You guys smell it?
That's the smell of decay.
Sure we ain't smelling something else?
Bigfoot.
Oh, that's what something dead.
That's
smells
what,
like.
yeah, but they say the dog man and Bigfoot, that's what something dead smells like
It could
too.
be, or it could just be a dead animal.
Over here to be
okay,
quiet.
so the general store and the mill are this way. This looks like the back parking lot, so
Ah,
you don't need to go this.
and the shop, yeah.
Some sort of animal print. It's hoofed,
Oh yeah, I think there's one right there too.
but
Right here?
that to me.
You think it's from horses?
Maybe.
No. They're too small. Maybe
Yeah, that'd be pretty small.
most likely deer, I'd say. But they do say that the Jersey Devil is hoofed. Supposedly, it's bipedal. So if it was a hoofed animal, I'd say its hoofs would have to be pretty damn big to support it being bipedal. But
Look at this.
Yo,
That's pretty
That's- nuts.
Oh, what the Someone just touched the back of my head. It was.
oh, there's something up here too.
cool. Is it? Whoa. Yo, check that out.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that. That was hidden behind the trees, Kay. I didn't even see it.
We gotta go take a look at these buildings.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
Dude, this one was.
You want me to take the camera? I got it.
This was the post office. It opened in 1852.
Oh, and there's some more over here.
Yeah.
It's so dark.
You can't even see these buildings. This is huge to be a post office. Oh, wait, maybe that wasn't.
Maybe part of it was a post office.
Oh, you know what? I think that the post office was upstairs,
Upstairs.
and then this part of it was the store.
Oh, okay. So then that other building over there is the mansion.
Probably.
Because, yeah, so that other building that's this way is the mansion. I think it's so crazy they didn't
They had their own like monetary system.
They had a 50-cent notary paper rather than a coin.
They had their own money that they only could use here, that they got for working in town.
Huh. So it was a completely self-supported town.
Yeah.
Basically was like a settlement then.
So the other side, I think those stairs that we were looking at before was the post office. It was above this. It's like upstairs. And
So this building was divided into two different parts?
This was, we can probably look in here and see the store. Like where it would have been. Ah, it's all boarded
Jesus, they still have the old doors on here, man. That's crazy. It's got chicken wire on it and stuff. This is nuts.
Yeah, they padlocked that.
Shit.
Nice.
Fuck, can you see through that?
I can get in here.
What are you? We're not.
Well, we're not gonna, but I'm just saying.
You can stick the camera down though and just.
Places are probably open during the day with actors.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this one probably has some
That
sort
looks
of
like a guard tower.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's part of the house.
Is it really?
No way. There's no way.
That's so mean.
That is shit. Ow. Stick.
William Richards built the oldest section of the mansion while working at Batsto's Ironmaster. He hired servants to cook meals and care for the home. Two enslaved men named Andrew and Ben worked as his domestic servants.
Weird.
Feel like you got touched?
Yeah, it felt like maybe something in the backpack. I'm really surprised that they don't have somebody here doing like security. I'm telling you, if this was in New York, it would not last. People would be breaking into this every single night.
Yo guys, it's
Party.
crazy looking in here, man.
Yeah, I want to take a quick peek. I see a chandelier.
Yeah.
Really?
Glass chandelier. Well, it said they produced glass.
beautiful. It's definitely redone.
Well, yeah, I'm sure some parts are, but it all really depends. Like, if somebody keeps up on a house, and, you know, it could stay vintage.
Oh yeah, there's a chandelier in there.
Yeah, that chandelier is vintage.
Sounds like something my grandmother would have had.
Wow.
So we got the Aztec death whistle. No cultural significance to the area, but we picked it out because it sounds like supposedly what the Jersey Devil's scream sounds like. So maybe we'll get a response, maybe we'll get nothing. But I'm gonna give it a choochie and we'll see. Tell you what, even just blowing into that thing gives me goosebumps.
It is creepy.
It sounds horrifying. Give it one
Not for
more.
nothing, it is creepy out here.
It is. Hopefully somebody doesn't call the cops and somebody's getting murdered.
I
You
just
have
heard
voices?
something.
What was that?
I
You
just
have
heard
voices?
something.
What was that?
I just
You
heard
have
something.
What was that?
Is that someone
I
talking?
think so.
That's voices, bro. What the f was that?
It sounds like somebody.
Shh.
There's people talking over there.
No, it's a car radio.
Is that?
what it sounds like.
Is it coming?
Hello?
What did I just hear? What was
It
that?
almost sounded like
It sounded like two men discussing
Oh.
something.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think it's that guy on the motorcycle. Because
What?
I think I heard it as he passed.
Talking on his motorcycle?
Oh, I didn't hear it
Like
on
his-
this.
Oh, he had a radio on it?
You didn't hear it on there?
No, not. I only heard it before that. I didn't hear it when he drove by.
Yeah, I didn't hear it when he drove by
'Cause I
either.
thought I heard it like move that way.
there could be people over there, or it could have been a radio, because it almost sounded like a radio.
I heard voices at
Yeah.
first.
It sounded like it was over here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like it was right
It
there.
could have been voices coming through a radio.
Or it was voices coming through from beyond the grave.
They seemed amplified though, like
Yeah.
they were
You just
louder.
blew the whistle, though.
I know, but they were louder than they should have been. If they were that loud, we would have been able to see them.
True, he's right. He's definitely right.
Just weird.
It was a
weird
weird
time.
coincidence
But yeah,
that
it
you
was-
blew the whistle 2 or 3 times. We
was-
started
Just started hearing
walking
voices.
and voices behind us. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a completely foolproof explanation for that.
That was weird, man.
Because I didn't even hear the motorcycle on me, but I heard the voices.
Yeah, I know. I think we should set up some equipment in town.
Yeah.
There possibly could be some spirits here. Who are we to say? But it's a ghost town. They say that the Jersey Devil has spiritual properties, so we're gonna set up some ghost stuff here for a bit. We'll hang out, and then I think we're gonna go check out some of the back trails. On a dark, eerie night, beneath the thick canopy of the Pine Barrens, a lone figure stands by the edge of the Batsto River, listening. The wind rustles through the trees, and somewhere in the shadows, a faint, high-pitched wail drifts through the air, unearthly, like no creature known in these woods. Some say it's the Jersey Devil, lurking in the darkness, a legendary creature bound to Batsto Village as much as its history. Others claim to have seen shadowy figures gliding through the village streets at dusk, forms that dissolve into the night just as suddenly as they appear. It's said that Batsto is haunted not only by legends, but by the spirits of those who lived and labored here, who some believe have never left. Here, deep in southern New Jersey, Batsto Village sits frozen in time. Established in 1766, Batsto began as an ironworking community, founded by Charles Reed along the banks of the winding Batsto River. The Pine Barrens' dense woodlands and iron-rich bogs made it the perfect location for a bog iron furnace, which soon became an industrial hub. Through these woods, wagon wheels rumbled as iron and supplies were transported to support the Revolutionary War effort. The village's iron products helped the Continental Army, and for a time, Batsto thrived. As iron's demand declined in the early 19th century, Batsto adapted, turning to glassmaking, using the Pine Barrens' sandy soil to produce fine glassware. Yet, as the years wore on, Batsto's industries waned, and the once bustling village grew silent. Buildings stood empty, the fires in the furnace grew cold, and the village seemed to fall into a deep slumber. But Batsto would not be forgotten. In 1876, Philadelphia industrialist Joseph Wharton purchased the village, seeing in its quiet streets and forests a place for experimentation. Wharton breathed life back into Batsto, transforming it into an agricultural estate where scientific farming and reforestation took place. Under his guidance, Batsto thrived once more, but the whispers of the paranormal never truly faded. Local folklore holds that Batsto Village is haunted. Late at night, visitors have reported hearing faint voices near the old iron furnace, as if workers from centuries past are still hard at their labors. Some claim to feel an unnerving presence in the general store, and few have even seen fleeting apparitions, figures in old-fashioned dress that vanished when approached. And always, there are the stories of the Jersey Devil, the legendary beast said to roam these forests, who many believe still keeps vigil over Batsto, as much a part of the village as its stones and timber. Today, Batsto Village remains a perfectly preserved fragment of America's past, its restored buildings a testament to early industry and innovation. But for those who come at dusk, Seeking more than history, Batsto offers a glimpse into the unknown, a place where history and legend feel close enough to touch, almost tangible, and where the night carries secrets as old as the village itself.
In Japan, and he said it was not based off of the ghost.
Oh. Whoa, what the f*** is that? Hello?
Put our phones in airplane mode real quick, just to make sure. Oh wait, mine is in airplane mode.
Hello? Somebody over there?
I think it's a bug.
Holy shit, I'm gonna find out. Hello?
Oh, the cat ball in front of it,
No,
maybe.
that's not setting it up. It's been sitting there this whole time.
Let me just move it just to see.
There definitely ain't nothing around it. No. I'm gonna reset it. That's weird. Okay, let's try this again there, fellas.
I'll set the cat ball just off to the side anyways, just in case.
You still rolling, Mouse?
Yeah. We'll back up.
Is there somebody here with us? Can you touch that again? If I count it. Thank you. Battery?
Yeah, but aren't they new?
They are, but
What kind of batteries do they take?
9 volt.
When did you change them last?
I did brand new. I just put batteries in everything.
Could be batteries?
I tell you what I'm going to do to rule that out. I got a second one of those. That's also got a fresh battery in it. I'm going to put that over here and see if that's doing the same thing.
Do you want me to turn this one off
No,
for
just
now?
keep an
Leave
eye
it?
on that for a second. I'll be right back. All right, so I have a second one here, guys. As you can see, I bought 2 of these. I'm going to try this one now and see if we have the same type of... Okay, that's the second one. There was somebody lighting up this device before. Either that or it was faulty. Can you let me know if that was somebody out here with me or if that was just my device malfunctioning? Okay, I guess we'll leave this one for now and see if it pops off again. Might be just a dead battery on it.
Or it could be faulty.
Yeah, it could be that too. We never used them yet. Did that just say help?
It's not like we know.
It might have actually.
We asked if
or
anybody
no?
was here that used to live here, and it goes, me. Is there anyone out there willing to communicate with us?
We aren't here to harm you, just maybe learn some history about the place.
Oh.
Oh, the radio stations.
Yeah.
You want to try AM?
Yeah, that's probably better.
Could you give us a name? Marty?
Maybe.
Could you tell us one of your names?
That's AM?
Yeah.
A lot more radio stations out here, though.
Jeez. Up north, we ain't getting nothing.
Do any of you guys know about the lore of the Jersey Devil? We heard that this was a pretty self-reliant town. That's something to be proud of. Are there any of the former residents still residing here?
Can anyone tell us anything about the Jersey Devil?
Some of the residents would have lived here well after the legend was supposedly, when the legend supposedly occurred.
Wow, that's making some weird ass noise.
Almost sounded like it said evil, maybe.
Did anyone from this
Sounds like-
town see the Jersey Devil or experience it? There's a couple of devices that are placed around here. One has a glowing red light over here. There's a couple on the other side, by the left side of the house. I'd like to know if you could walk up to any of these devices and touch them for me. Maybe somebody could give me some information on what the lore is about the Jersey Devil in these parts. Can someone help me out? They say that the devil was around back in those days, back when this place was a community, a thriving community. You don't have to be afraid of us if you are here. We mean you absolutely no harm. Okay, does anybody know about the New Jersey Devil, the Leeds family? Can anyone from the Leeds family please let me know if you're here? Any residual energy that's still here that would like to speak with somebody from the other side, please come forward. Can you tell me if you know of the lore in this area of the New Jersey Devil or the Leeds family? Nobody wants to communicate? Come on.
Does anyone know anything about the Jersey Devil? Let's just clarify, there's no one here besides us.
So yeah, we don't have to stay here too long. We could check out some of the trails if you guys want, because it honestly, it doesn't seem...
I don't
we
really
didn't
feel anything out of the norm.
We didn't know for sure if there was anything specifically relating to ghosts here. We just heard that this was a hot spot for the Jersey Devil. But the Pine Barrens are a big area. If the Jersey Devil is real, it has a lot of ground to cover. So there's no guarantee that we'll run into it tonight. But we do love sharing stories. And we do love investigating and showing you guys what these places actually look like in person. We'll go there, we'll investigate. If we don't catch anything, who's to say it's not out there? We don't know.
Someone seems to think it is over there. Yes.
I think we're going to go from here. We're going to go through the back trails.
Yep.
Try to see if we can catch anything Jersey Devil related.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Or
well,
anything else related. If there's spirits or ghosts or
Well, kind of like we were saying earlier, there is supposedly a lot of lore in the Pine Barrens. You got wood dwarves, lizard people. Sorry, that just sounds silly, but it is true. There are actually documented reports of this and some sort of backstory to it. There's supposedly a sea serpent here. There's supposedly a Bigfoot type creature here. So we're gonna try our best, guys, and we're gonna take a walk on the back trails. So we'll see.
Devil. Nothing.
It said devil and then nothing.
Okay, well,
It really did. It 100% did.
So literally the second we stopped recording, I know it for a fact picked up on my lav mic because it's still recording, but it said devil and then nothing. It's certainly possible that there could be some truth to the story. Or it could just be a case, I don't know what you would call it, mass hysteria, power of suggestion. It could be something like that. We're not opposed to that definition, but that's what we're here to find out. Though we didn't find any substantial evidence of the Jersey Devil, that doesn't deny the multitude of other reported encounters. People often say that a lack of evidence is evidence in itself, but this reasoning falls short in the vast expanse of the Pine Barrens, a region rich in paranormal folklore that can't possibly be covered in just one night. The Pine Barrens have a long-standing tradition of being a home for dragons. From the Lenape tribe's designation of it as the place of the dragon, to the Swedish settlers naming it Dragon River, the Leeds family, connected to the Jersey Devil legend, even bore a winged dragon on their family crest, further interlining their story with this myth. Dragons and serpents hold a significant place in global folklore and religion. The serpent is often depicted as the arbitrator of evil, the harbinger of the end times. From Lucifer in the Bible to Apep in ancient Egypt, and Jormungandr, the world serpent of Norse mythology, these creatures have long been symbols of chaos and malevolence. They often embody traits such as greed, wrath, and gluttony, negative aspects of human nature that resonate throughout history. It's difficult not to consider all of this when pondering the Jersey Devil. Is it simply a folktale concocted by local Quakers, personifying the estranged beliefs of Daniel Leeds and his family? A culmination of rumors that transformed into a blasphemous version of Grimm's tale? Or is there something truly hidden within this myth? Our world is undeniably strange, filled with mysteries waiting to be uncovered. To those who think they fully grasp its complexities, we at Finding Dystopia extend a challenge. Venture into the shadows of folklore and uncover what lies beneath.